What's up guys, Aptroid. This is a little demo of a device I'm working on. This is called the GeoPod 2. This is the second generation. The first one just had a simple piezoelectric sensor inside where if it detects any kind of vibration it would light up. This is a little bit more complex than that. It's using a 6-axis gyro like so. So it has one of these inside there, and this is able to detect very, very faint vibrations. You have a sensitivity control so you can turn up and down, and it also has a second mode as well. It has yes, no mode built in. I'm going to show you how this works. So this is the on, off and sensitivity control. There's absolutely no other controls on this device. There's a charge port on the back here where you can charge it. And the top has a little strip of LEDs in here, so basically we can kind of map where the vibration came from. So it's not just detecting vibration, it's also attempting to kind of figure out where that vibration came from. It's not a silver bullet, it's not 100% accurate, and that's simply just because we're only using the X, Y and Z axis on this. So it initially detects the bulk of the vibration, and it can kind of determine where the vibration came from. It's not 100% accurate, so don't think if you tap here it's going to definitely tap there. It also depends on what kind of surface you're on as well. As you know, vibrations have a kind of ripple effect. It's very, very hard without multiple sensors to determine the exact location of, where the vibration came from. Maybe down the line I'll have a version where we can have 3 pods where it can kind of map exactly where it came from. But for now, this is what I've got. This has 2 modes, as I explained. It has a yes, no mode, and it also has the vibration sensor mode. So simply just turn it on and dial in the sensitivity that you want. You can put all the way max if you like. That's super sensitive, by the way. So this will even detect very, very faint vibrations. Even a pin drop, it will probably detect that. So now it's armed. When you see this kind of scanning effect, that's when it's armed. It's actually detecting something. That's probably detecting me moving on the chair. So I'm going to back off slightly. To basically adjust the settings, you just dial it into where you like. I'm going to put on the second one down. So it's going to then recalibrate again. So this is going to be a little bit less sensitive, but it's going to stop the false positives. So, and then just simple tapping, as you can see, it's lighting up here, and it's trying to kind of pinpoint. It's a little bit difficult to see in camera because it's flooding the light's flooding the whole screen here, but as you can see, it is kind of working. And if we give it a big thud, trying to come back a bit, you'll see it's mapping the ripple effect, if that makes sense. So you can kind of see that whole thing happening on the top of the device here. So, and then it'll stay red for about 5 seconds, and then it'll clear, and then it'll start scanning again. So that's basically how that works. Very gentle tapping will set this off. I'm just on the other side of the desk here, and I'm tapping that. That's a good meter away. And as you can see, it's detecting on the other side. That's because of the ripple effect I told you about. But either way, it's going to show you that something vibrated it. So that's that. So now I'm going to show you the yes, no mode. So to get yes, no mode on, all you do is light up one LED. So just back off until you see nothing, and then light up one LED. You'll see it there. And then this top will do this scanning green color instead of the red color. That means you're in the yes, no mode. Yes, no mode doesn't have a sensitivity. It's basically put on a max sensitivity. And how this works, if it feels one vibration, so I'm going to tap on the desk. You'll see kind of momentary pause there. That was it detecting the vibration. Actually detected 2. So I'm going to try that again. 1. And it glows green for yes, and 2 for no. If it detects more than 2, it'll still be a no answer. So you could do as many as you like. It'll still go no. So there we go. So yes is a simple vibration, one vibration, and it should glow green, like so. And that's how that works. And this happens within 3 seconds, so you won't see the color green right away. So you'll notice a kind of pause on the top. and it has about 3 seconds. So the second knock must come in within 3 seconds to get a no result. Otherwise, it's just going to give you a yes result. Like so. And demonstrate again with the no. And of course, it doesn't matter how many times it taps, it will glow no. So there we have it. That's it basically. It's you know, puck-sized little device, is about that yawn size, like so. You know, it is what it is. It's you know, a vibration detector. I've tried to add in a little bit of a sort of control where it can kind of see where the vibration came from. It kind of works, it kind of doesn't. It also depends on what surface is on. But either way, this is super sensitive. You put it on the floor, it's going to detect you walking from the other side of the room easily. And I can see it's already detecting me moving in my chair. I'm going to back off just a little bit. So you can kind of see it's almost like a volume control. That's how you adjust the sensitivity, like so. And it has 16 different levels. So every time you adjust it, it will recalibrate. And if you adjust again when you're calibrating, I'll show you now. Even when it's calibrating, it'll interrupt and let you change it. So that's this little fallback feature as well, just to give you a little bit more control. Once it goes to the blue stage, that's it calibrating. Now it's calibrated. You can detect different types of vibration. I'm trying to get to show you. See, it's detecting on this side, like you can see flashing here. I know it's a little bit difficult to see, but as I move around, you can see the other edges flash. So that's kind of like the best I got it. It's not perfect, but by all means, it kind of does something. So that's basically it. I'm not going to mess about with it too much more. There's just a couple of refinements I need to do, and this will be ready up for sale. As I said, it has 2 modes, yes, no mode, and this vibration detector as well. Okay guys, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye then now.